one did we use?
There you go. Freshman.
There you go. Just make sure you have
Give everybody a second to go.
Oh, they got the other ones?
Yeah. The ref. Seems like you got off the wrong start.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Stockton University for the men's lacrosse match between Stockton University and Marymount University. The NCAA, the New Jersey Athletic Conference, and Stockton University promote good conduct by student athletes, coaches, staff, and spectators. Please cooperate by putting participants and officials in a positive manner. Now, let's meet our starting line. First position on the scoreboard with the States, Marymount University. Junior number 3, Jack Williams. Junior number 8, Evan Motta. Junior number 14, Michael Olars. Sophomore number 17, Gavin Taylorson. Junior number 19, Colin DeBrune. Junior number 24, Jack Matterhorn. Freshman number 31, Kieran Connolly. Sophomore number 34, Cameron Glass. Junior number 55, Daniel LaGuardia. Goalkeeper, sophomore number 33, Matthew Davis. Assistant coach John Reynolds. Assistant coaches Matt Pregame, Jeremy Jones, Kieran Gallagher, Andrew Gillespie, and Lee Ryder. And now the starting lineup for Stockton University Ospreys. Senior winger number 5, Sean Haddock. Junior wing number 6, Regan Capsoli. Senior Doylestown, Pennsylvania, number 7, Dante Foley. Senior for Avon by the Sea, number 14, Ryan Anderson. Junior for Mansfield, number 17, Brendan McSorley. Junior for Cape Point, number 33, Matt Dixon. Junior for Morgan, number 36, Hayden Smallwood. Senior for Randolph, number 77, Luke Swinland. Junior for Boundbrook, number 88, Jared Long. Your goalkeeper, junior for Warrington, Pennsylvania, number 12, Colin Bernstein. Operator coach Kevin Zuloff, assistant coaches Noah Morris and J.J. McKenna. Ladies and gentlemen, this time, would you please rise, remove your hats, as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
New Jersey, the site for this Saturday's Division III men's lacrosse matchup. My name is Eric Bretz alongside Frank D'Antonio today, as we are ready to see the 4-1 Stockton Ospreys take on the 3-2 Marymount Saints, coming all the way from Arlington, Virginia. We saw Stockton beat Widener on Wednesday behind a 15-2 second-half rally for the Ospreys, led by graduate attackman Luke Swinland, who tallied 5 goals and 2 assists, while his fellow attackman Dante Foley tied Rory McPeak with 137 career assists, only needing 1 more to break that record. Stockton will also be looking to junior faceoffman Tyler Horvath, who dominated the faceoff X, going 30 of 38 on Wednesday and scoring a goal, which helped Stockton mount a comeback. As for Marymount, they are above 500 and are on a 2-game win streak after beating Juniata on Tuesday. It was the 2 sophomores for the Saints making it happen, attacking Gavin Taylorson and midfielder Mason Vanderwater, matched each other with a hat trick and an assist, while freshman attacker Kieran Connolly, who's tied for the lead in goals with Taylorson, has also led with a single goal. And he's going to look to get back on track after only being held to that single goal against Juniata. So Frank, in your opinion, what are the things that you're going to be looking for from both teams?
Well, the things we're going to be looking for is Stockton to continue that very high-paced offense. They scored their highest stats in every statistical category in their last game, which also happened to be their first home game. Like you said, Luke Swedlin is leading the scoring, and they're going to have to call on Colin Bernstein to continue that 27 saves that he has and has that .482 save percentage. And Marymount's going to have to do the same thing, keep up with this high-paced Stockton offense.
We are just about set for face-off between Tyler Horvath and Cameron Glass. Horvath is the junior out of Chelmsford, Pennsylvania, while Glass coming in sophomore out of Bel Air, Maryland. We are just about set, and here we go. Glass wins the opener. And Marymount will see some offensive action first. Having Taylorson with it now. He gets it up top to Colin DeBroom. As you mentioned, Frank, this goalie situation for the Ospreys is definitely one to look at. Colin Bernstein had a nice day in Cage on Wednesday, leading to that big second half. Of course, his defense, big part in that as well.
Yeah.
Here's Noah Hill down the far alley. Back up top shot, and that one goes just wide. That was number 22, Chris Bocillo. And it's backed up by Jack Williams.
Yeah, like you said, the goalie situation is back and forth with Stockton, but Bernstein in less minutes has more saves than his counterpart.
Bocillo. Going to be a turnover. And the Ospreys are going to have it for the first time, and they're going to look to clear. Here's Zero, the senior Brendan Scanlon. Stockton 90% on clears so far this season in the first 5 games. It's a great number for them. And another successful one here is 6'5" Brendan McSorley. Shots over the midfield line. Stockton will look to get into their offense. Stockton's going to slow things down. About 55 seconds to work with on the shot clock. Here's Ryan Anderson, good to go. Gardecki defending. He'll find Smallwood. Now Smallwood will take a run at the broom. Nice cut. Pass, shot.
Yeah, shot, and
Paddock almost opened up the scoring with his first goal, but
yeah, really.
it's going to be backed up by Poley. A little flip to the back for X. Here's Smallwood. Got his guy hung up. Finds Poley on the near side wing. Pass in front. Shot. Goal! Big boy Hayden Smallwood getting the scoring started for the Ospreys. Real nice play right there from Dante Poley, finding the guy, cutting in crease.
Yep. 8th goal.
Right there at that last assist, Dante Poley reaching a milestone, 138 career assists, passing Rory McPeak. Played in 1990 for the Ospreys. What a career milestone it has been for Dante Poley right there. And it started early, still 13:03 to go.
Yeah, with that goal, Haddock scored his 8th goal of the season.
Horvath back at center X, able to win that one. Bad pass to Capazzoli. That'll be a little fight for the ground ball. We'll go out of bounds, going to Marymount. Matthew Davis, sophomore goaltender at Havertown, Pennsylvania, starting for the Saints today.
Yep. Also starting off that offensive possession.
Mata with a 17 career cross turnovers on the season, leads the team. Dante Poley, that's a cross turnover right there. He's second on the team in that category. Now he's got a short stick defender on him. Looks like he'll want to exploit it, but won't. O'Brien finds Poley. Nice spin move. Poley shot. Nice save.
Davis.
Trying to get it down the field to
Ooh.
Connolly, and it's going to be a turnover.
Yeah.
Long pass to Kieran Connolly, excuse me. The other side of the field. The ride by the Ospreys pays off.
Yep.
Gnome Levy Smith. Robbie O'Brien at midfield. Stockton will slow things down as they get into their offense.
Yep. Slowing things down.
Ryan, Albrecht, and Levy Smith, the midfielders in this line for Stockton. Here's O'Brien. He'll take a run from the near side wing. Has a step on his guy. Shot and goal. Stung it top right. Robbie O'Brien gets his first goal here in this afternoon. Ospreys up 2-0.
Robbie, first goal of the season for Robbie O'Brien there to give the Ospreys early 2-0 lead.
And comes in a big spot. He's shooting 25% shots on goal. He stung that one top right over Davis's left shoulder. Once again, we'll see Horvath and Glass at center X. Glass with a nice win. That's to Connolly, and they'll slow things down. And it looked like Connolly might have had a chance to shoot it there. Yeah, it's an X for Jack Williams. Williams, the junior, attacking at Ashburn, Virginia.
Yep. So Marymount slowing things down, much like Stockton was doing on that on their last offensive possession.
Against their offensive set here. Here's Williams still with it. Defended by Brendan McSorley, junior defender for the Ospreys. Paul Bay. Trying to find Noah Hill. Nice work by freshman Dan Highland. Denying the ball there.
Yep. Really taking their time this possession. One of the longest offensive possessions they've had, just trying to get everyone set.
Here's Bocillo getting hounded by Matt Gibson of the Ospreys. Bocillo evades it, and a beautiful save by Colin Bernstein. Ball's out in front and picked up by, I believe that's Matt Gibson.
Yes. Bernstein adding to that almost 500 save percentage.
Gibson's still going. Loses the ball. I'm going to say it might have been a timeout by head coach Kevin Zuloff. Great timeout there used by the Ospreys. Still 10-13 to go here in this opening quarter. Stockton got out to a 2-0 lead with Robbie O'Brien and Hayden Smallwood's goals. We'll take a quick break and be right back. Hello everyone, welcome back. 10-13 to go still in this opening quarter. Stockton out to a 2-0 lead. And one goal coming from Hayden Smallwood, one from Robbie O'Brien. Ospreys will have it. 69 seconds on the shot clock. Frank, what are the reasons that you think Stockton got out to this 2-0 lead already?
Well, like I said, at the top, they have a very fast-paced and high-efficiency offense. And again, home field advantage really does help because they have the highest stats in points, goals, and assists, and shots all at home at their last game.
Second game here at home, they're 1-0 after beating Widener on Wednesday. Here's Swedlin, and that's a low shot. Nice save by Davis in front. Now the Saints trying to clear it. Unable to. Nice work by Shine on picking it up. Unsettled offense now.
So just trying to get reset here, try to get a good shot off.
Polio that's a pick from Swedlin.
Yep.
Colin Hopkins for the Ospreys.
Kind of like
And a nice double for the Saints. Jars and loose. They're off running. Here's Colin DeBoom. Saints will slow it down as well.
Yep. Do the same thing the Ospreys are trying to do to try to get a good shot off.
Tied for leading goals with 14 right now. Gavin Taylorson. Tied up with Kieran Connolly at 14. And the water. Able to finish past Bernstein there. And now this lead cut down to just 1 goal. Real nice work by Mason Vanderwater. Franklin, Tennessee.
6th goal of the season. Mission number 25 there.
And that one, they're hoping it gets Marymount back on track.
Yeah.
8:52 to go. 2-1. So we see Horvath and Glass once again set to take the face-off.
Yep, they did.
Won a few clean ones. Horvath wins a clean there. Able to find Sean Haddock. Game against Widener on Wednesday. Sean Haddock finished a great first half. A few turnovers, a few mishaps. In the second half, he was on fire with 4 goals. Here's Haddock now. Down the near side alley.
Trying to
Anderson up top.
come away with something like Marymount just did there. Try to slow stuff down.
Mazzoli. Big boy shot. Oh, rips it off the
Yep.
post. And he's going to back up his own shot. There's not much you can do when you got 2 guys giving up about 3 inches to Capizzoli. He's trying
Yeah.
to dodge against a shorty now. Takes the lefty shot. It hits off the goaltender, and it's going to stay with the Ospreys since the shot clock will reset to 60.
Yeah, both teams really either going fast right towards the goal or trying to slow things down. Be very methodical about what they do each possession they get.
Yeah, Ospreys definitely taking their time. Holy, thought about it. 45 on the shot clock. Cutting from X is Smallwood looking for 2. Can't get it. Second chance goes. Who else but Luke Swedlin picking up the trash in front of the net. And Stockton takes a 3-1 lead, and Luke Swedlin tallies his first goal of the day.
Goal number 77, Luke Swedlin.
And score he did right there. Luke Swedlin, backhanded, top shelf goal. Once again, it'll be Horvath and Glass at center X. Tied up, and they're going to say there's a hold going against Marymount. It's Cameron Glass on the hold. It's going to be Noam Levy-Smith to start with it for the Ospreys. He's accompanied by Connor Albrecht and Robbie O'Brien, the goal scorer. Here's O'Brien. He's got some space. Takes another one, and that goes. Robbie O'Brien now tying his career high in goals with 2 in a game. Last time that happened was Rosemont last year.
Goal number 22, Robbie O'Brien. Assist number 91, Noam Levy-Smith.
Yeah, the defender gave him way too much space to work with. And he makes it pay. He ricocheted it off of Matthew Davis's right arm, it looked like. Maybe shoulder pad. Once again, really nice work by the Stockton Osprey offense. They now take a 3-2 lead. Glass comes up with the face-off. Loose ball. Trying to be goosed away by Scanlon. And now it's able to get into some space. And it's going to be a hold going against Marymount. Yeah, that all started from Cameron Glass's face-off win, but then it was the midfielder who was unable to handle it afterward. Now, once again, Robbie O'Brien out on the field. He'll take a run at his guy. Oh, maybe not. Albrecht will from the other side, though. Now Levy-Smith will take a run at Patrick Miller. Takes a shot, low angle. Second chance, goes again. Dante Poli adds in a goal along with his assist he already had in the first goal scored. And the Ospreys are really doing a nice job of getting that ball right up from that crease and throwing it right back in that goal.
One thing that Marymount can't allow Stockton to do that much is get those second chance points. The last two players that Stockton has come up with second chance points.
Yep, and now it's going to be a timeout by the Saints and head coach John Reynolds. So we'll take a quick break as Stockton out to a 5-1 lead with 6:31 still to go in this first quarter. We'll be right back. Hello everyone, welcome back to first quarter action here in Galloway, New Jersey on the campus of Stockton University as the Ospreys are out to a 5-1 lead here in the first quarter. It's been a nice game so far from Matthew Davis, the goaltender for the Marymount Saints. But Frank, what are you seeing from them defensively?
Yeah, I mean, the score doesn't tell the whole story. Matthew Davis is 5 saves, and his defense is leading the gaps ultimately. Stockton fans is going to go and get something off 1 in 30. They got to be able to see where there's going to be a gap and cover it up.
Davis with 5 saves compared to Bernstein's 1. Shots are 12-3 in the Ospreys' favor right now. They've been peppering Davis on the offensive end as Glass and Horvath go to work, and Glass once again comes away with it. Horvath now 3 of 7 on the day, and a bad pass right there from Andrew Gardecki. It's going to be a turnover as Liam Wharton will pick it up. Ospreys might look to go quick here. Looks like they'll back out and slow things up. About 70 seconds on their shot clock. Coming out of the box here is Hayden Smallwood. He's got 1 goal already. Now here's Poley. Gets it up to Ryan Anderson. He'll take a run. Nice split dodge. Trying to find a guy in the middle. He's unable to connect. Loose ball now. Ospreys retain possession with about 40 on the shot clock. Here's Capozzoli. Nice pass to Haddock. Shot and goal. Sean Haddock tiptoeing the crease line and gets it to go past Davis, or did he? No goal. They're going to say Sean Haddock's foot was in the crease. So they'll wave it off. It's going to stick at 5-1. Yeah, just a little too close there as Haddock thought he had his first of the day. As I mentioned, he had 4 in the game on Wednesday. As the Saints, I'm sure, are going to want a nice lengthy offensive possession here after playing a lot of defense in that first quarter. Here's Paul Vey. Scanlon tightly defending him. He'll go to X now. Vey still with it. Now a Hill shot. That one rips off the bar. Post is seeing some action here early, huh, Frank?
Yeah. Even though it missed, that's the one thing that Marymount has done. They've really extended the shot clock and trying to get those open shots.
It's going to be reset. Yeah, it's going to reset there, and that's a perfect opportunity for Paul Vey to open the scoring for the Saints. Or excuse me, to continue the scoring for the Saints. Yeah, and if anybody saw the game on Wednesday, kryptonite for Colin Bernstein was those low shots that you saw right there from Vey. And then we'll look to see if the Saints are going to keep berating him with those low shots. Now 5-2. They'll say Horvath went early.
Brendan Wallers checked into the game for the Ospreys moments ago on defense. And now it's going to be Creek Gosman looking to split the double, and as he was getting close to the goal, I think there's going to be a timeout called by Marymount, and it will be. With 4:35 to go in this opening quarter, Stockton up 5-2. We'll be right back. Hello everyone, welcome back to the site of this Division III men's lacrosse matchup on this chilly Saturday. A little overcast here in South Jersey. Stockton out to a 5-2 lead, a little under 5 minutes to go here in the first. It's going to be Marymount with the ball coming out of the timeout. Yeah, we'll look to see what they drew up in that timeout huddle as they get to work on offense right now. Sebastian Radovic in the game now for the Saints, along with number 7, Kai Gu. Stockton, a little pressure now at X for Williams. Williams with a nice roll. Connolly now with the ball, got his man tied up behind the cage. Nice work by Liam Wharton coming out there and getting a check on his guy. But Radovic able to retain possession for the Saints. Williams at X now. Pass in front. Ooh, Connolly almost had a one-timer but couldn't handle it. Now it's number 45, Stephen Woolery, coming away with it. He had a goal on Wednesday. Yeah, Radovic able to come up with that one. Now the Saints moving. And they'll slow down with a fresh shot clock in their favor. See what the Stockton defense can do if they can hold their own here. Sebastian Radovic with it on the near side, finds Williams at X. Yeah, as that one's picked off by Connor Albrecht, and he's on the run. Bad pass right there. Albrecht looking to make some offense out of defense. Loses the ball. Ball's still loose, and he's able to retain possession, and he'll slow it down now. Maybe not. Poley, hands free. Shot, goal! Number 7, Dante Poley, having a great game already with 2 goals and an assist. As Stockton up 6-2 now. And the sideline antics for the Ospreys in full effect once again today. As you like seeing their goal celebrations. And once again, it'll be Glass and Horvath. Glass has had his way with Horvath these past few times. He's won them clean. Once again, the Saints will have possession with about 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go in this first quarter. Yeah, Cameron Glass won about, I think that he's got about 6 face-off wins now, and it's been very big for the Saints. So now the ball's loose at X. Jack Williams able to pick it up. Tough pass on the near side. Taylorson able to handle it. Now Noah Hill. He'll take a run at the freshman, Jagiello. Pass across crease, trying to find Taylorson. Now Bernstein's out of the goal. He's getting jacked up a little bit by these Saints attackmen, trying to find an open Osprey. Finds Noam Levy-Smith. Beautiful work on the clear right there from Colin Bernstein, and Noam Levy-Smith making himself available. Yeah, it's definitely a risky play. Bernstein, real nice clear. Now the Ospreys are in work. Up top with it. Here's number 15, Ethan Fought. Fought the transfer from York. He's got to step on his guy. Finds Hopkins, who gets that one saved by Davis. Nice save there by Davis, as that one's momentarily thrown away before recollected by Gaussman. Yeah, it was a nice shot by Hopkins. Placement, obviously something he's going to want to work on. But he's got about 9 goals on the season so far. He started the first 2 or 3 games. He had a real nice showing while Capozzoli was hurt. Now Taylorson in some trouble. Ball's loose. Williams trying to save it in play, and he's able to. Finds Brian McGuire. Now the Saints, a little unsettled offense. They'll slow things down. Now Vandewater, he's got one already. He's working against the freshman Highland. Pass, shot, nice save by Bernstein. Second opportunity, doesn't go. And now here's Highland as the clock expires for the first quarter of action here, and Stockton is up 6-2 after one behind a strong first quarter performance from Dante Poli with 2 goals and an assist. That assist getting him the all-time assist leader title, passing Rory McPeak. We'll be right back to start the second. Hello everyone, and welcome back to the second quarter action here in Galloway, New Jersey. Stockton's out to a 6-2 lead after a nice first quarter from Dante Poli with 2 goals and an assist. We're just about set to get things started here in the second, but Frank, what's the main thing for the Ospreys in that first quarter that got them this lead? And as opening faceoff is going to be a violation on Marymount. It'll go to the Ospreys. And here's Ryan Anderson with it, along with Sean Haddock and Hayden Smallwood. Haddock will take a run first down the near side alley. Now here's Poli, working against Mata. Finds a cutting Swedlin back to, behind the back shot. Didn't go, but wow, what a chance. Shot clock resets to 60 as Haddock will go once again. Takes another dodge at him. Finds Poli at X. Now here's Smallwood.
Switching sides, do anything for either team as well as reset after each quarter. Goalies switch sides.
It's definitely something to maybe a little mind game in the goalie's head. Is Haddock trying to take a shot? That one doesn't go anywhere. It's collected in the crease by a Saints defender, but there's Swedlin with it. Open goal, and it's 7-2. Luke Swedlin with his second goal of the day, and basically no resistance as the goalie was out of the cage trying to help out his defender. It was number 55, Daniel LaGuardia. That's just a tough look if you're the Saints.
Trying to do it, Berkson did try to clear it, got loose, and was able to give Luke Swedlin an open opportunity, chance to hit the goal on his 29th season.
Yeah, these second chance opportunities for the Ospreys helped them out a lot in the first quarter, starting here in the second as well. So we'll see Glass and Horvath once again. Glass has gotten the better of the two in this matchup, but Horvath goes early on that one, so each team has a face-off violation for the half, meaning if either, we have two. So if we get another violation, it's going to be a 30-second penalty. As for Marymount, if they get two more, that'll result in the 30-second. But that resets at half. It's Noah Hill now, taking a run. Yeah, I agree. Here's Gavin Taylorson from his knees, shot and goal. Wow, his 15th of the season. Gavin Taylorson doing it all right now. No. Yeah, it was a really nice job. Obviously, when you're on your knees, you don't have nearly as much power, but the placement is definitely what was needed there. Taylorson able to execute very well. Yeah, not a whole lot of angle. You're right. Glass and Horvath once again. Horvath able to get this one as he's got two on him. He had a goal on Wednesday. He's gotten close here. Shot. Oh, hits the post. Third post we've seen. What a job by Tyler Horvath trying to tally his third of the season there. Real talented face-off guy for the Ospreys. Now here, equally talented attackman, Dante Poli. Swedlin working against LaGuardia. Gets two. Now trying to find the open Osprey. Able to. Levy Smith will take a run from the top. Swedlin, hands-free shot. Ooh, just low. 33 on the shot clock. It's a nice rhythm the Ospreys have in this offensive possession. There's a pass trying to get it to Swedlin in front. Couldn't go, but on the second chance, the hat trick here in the first half for Dante Poli. And what else can you really say about Dante Poli here to start things? He's just been remarkable. It's just we're going to have a new face-off guy. It's Ben Cooper wearing 47, usually number 37. Apparently there was a little jersey mishap before the game. Cooper out here for his first face-off. He won it forward, but the Ospreys come away with the ground ball. Here's Sean Haddock. And they'll set up into their offense once again. Capozzoli, a nice move, finds Swedlin. Swedlin shot and goal. Too easy for Stockton, as they now have got their 9th goal on the day. It's 9-3. Not much else you could say. Just a quick possession. Nice dodge from Regan Capozzoli to find Swedlin on the backside.
Well, in this quarter, even though Marymount's still doing the same as trying to run down shot clock, Stockton's going very fast pace. Just like they've been trying to keep that high-powered offense going.
Yeah, they had 9 goals in the whole first half on Wednesday. They got 9 here with still 12 minutes to go in the half. We know how high-powered their offense is, excuse me. But we haven't seen it to this effect this season so far. As Horvath and Cooper are in a stalemate. Cooper able to come away with the ground ball, but then gets checked. Anderson with it now, a little fast break opportunity. Shot and goal, top cheddar Ryan Anderson. And right now it feels like a goal for you, a goal for you, a goal for you. As Ryan Anderson adds to the scoring, his first of the day. And if you're Marymount, you gotta get the guy with the ball. That's the cardinal rule if you're playing defense. Defend the guy with the ball, and no one slid upfield to him. Yeah, nice home crowd on their side here at Stockton's home turf field, as it'll be Cameron Glass back out to take the face-off along with Tyler Horvath. Don't expect to see Horvath getting pulled on any face-offs anytime soon. Stockton's very light in that category. There's still a scrum for it, and it comes away with it is the Saints' Colin DeBrune. Yeah, they're not. Neither face-off guys win them cleanly. After the first quarter, that's mainly what we saw. Here in the second, a lot more tie-ups, as Gavin Taylorson getting whacked from Jared Long in that far side, able to get rid of it. And there's a whistle blown. I'm really not sure what it was. Stockton, another offensive opportunity inside to Swedlin. He couldn't handle it cleanly, but is able to collect it. Backside, Haddock shot. Ooh, off the post. And an almost costly mistake once again from Marymount, as Stockton was ready to come down and rip that thing. Yeah, they're definitely getting there. They're in their tempo now. Poley trying to get it inside to Swedlin once again. Or excuse me, that was Smallwood that time. As the Ospreys will collect it at midfield. Here's Ryan Anderson. It's going to go against short stick defender Gardecki. Inside, Smallwood shot and goal. Hayden Smallwood getting another goal here today. That's 2 for him. The junior midfielder out of Margate, New Jersey. Anderson with an assist. Second on the team in assists. He had 10 coming into today. That's his 11th right there. And while he hasn't scored the ball too much in the early going of this season, he's really helped out in the assist category. Glass won the faceoff clean, but got checked from behind from Horvath. Now Woolery with it. The transfer from Jacksonville. Now Poley. Shot. That one goes over the crossbar, and it's backed up by Woolery. Definitely not what you want to have happen. Is Stockton still getting their subs in? Now here's Aiden Shanley from the far side. O'Brien finds Capozzoli. Capozzoli shot. Ooh, he had a lot going on that, but a nice save by Davis. That's something to hold his hat on after a tough first half here. And a flag will fly. And it's going to be Luke Swedlin. He'll sit. I think it's going to be probably a 30-second penalty. It's going to be a 1-minute penalty, excuse me. So Swedlin will sit. And once, for the first time here today, we'll see the man-up unit go to work for the Saints. And on the season, they're 8 of 22, which is 36%. Not bad, but obviously looking to build off that here. It's going to maybe try to shift a little momentum as well. Of course, Marymount really hasn't been able to gain any traction. Bad pass by Jack Williams, able to keep it in bounds. It's number 22, Nick Boccillo. There's Vey, gets it up top to Williams. Across to McGuire, now down to Connolly. Or excuse me, that's Taylorson. Finds Williams, hands free, that goes off the post. Reset of the shot clock to 60, but only 23 seconds left on that penalty. Connolly with it, gets it up to Williams. A little pressure added from Scanlon now. Now Taylorson. Gets it up top. Here's Vey, hands free, shot. Nice save by Bernstein. Stick side save for Bernstein. Can't get much easier than that for him. And a quick outlet to Scanlon. Sends it across field for Swedlin, but sends it over his head. And Luke Swedlin at 6'2", not easy to overthrow a guy like that, but maybe just came out of the stick a little awkward there. And the wet conditions might have had a thing to do with that, who knows. Saints back on offense. McGuire was able to get it over the midfield line, and now Taylorson slowing things down. Taylorson still moving slowly. He'll get the pick, but he won't use it. Trying to work against McSorley. Now gets it to X. Boccillo going to go to work against Grant Pargas. Nice play by McSorley. Now he's trying to clear it. Here's Wallers. Brendan Wallers striding upfield. And another successful clear for the Ospreys. And real nice work, anticipation-wise, by Brendan McSorley. Save there by Davis. Yeah, the goals just haven't been coming from Marymount. Obviously, they're down 11-3. Just under 7 minutes to go here in the first half. Noah Hill with it now. I believe that's Boccillo on the far side, inverting Colin Hopkins, the natural attackman, to X. So Hopkins in a bad spot here defensively. It'll be McGuire, not Boccillo. McGuire turns the corner, shot, goal. I mentioned it there. It was a bad spot for Hopkins. McGuire able to make him pay. It's now 11-4 with 6:24 to go. Maybe that's a little bit of the momentum the Saints need to get back. He's been a big help for this offense. They've started out their season 3-2. Once again, it'll be Glass and Horvath set to take the draw. It's going to be a hold call, and it's going to be a flag now assessed. As I mentioned, that's the third violation for the Ospreys, or excuse me, for the Saints. So it's going to be a 30-second penalty on Cameron Glass. Those violations do reset at the half, but if he were to have another violation before the end of the half, he'll be locked in once again for 30. So Anderson will start with it, and we'll get the first taste of Stockton's man-up group go to work, as they're 10 for 28 on the season at 38%. Yeah, here's Poley. Gets it up to Haddock. I need some quick ball movement. And the whistle's going to blow. I believe there's probably a little jaw flapping from Swedlin and Gardecki. So they're both going to get sent off. No penalties flags flew. As of right now, however. I don't remember if I've ever seen this happen, honestly. So they will sit. So Marymount will be 2 men down. Stockton only 1 man down. So it'll be a 5-on-3. Excuse me, 5-on-4. Yeah, sorry about that. So it'll be Capozzoli, Hopkins, Anderson, Poley, and Haddock out there for the Ospreys, as Haddock will wind up from deep. Won't go, and the backup's going to go to the goalie. They had no one there at X, and the backups going to the goalie. So they had a great opportunity to go up, put up their 12th goal of the season, or 12th goal of the game. And it's going to be a tough road for Marymount, as you saw the caused turnover from Poli there. Now they got numbers. It's a 4-on-2. Oh, it was Scanlon, who would have had a chance for a goal if he was able to catch it. It was a low pass from the freshman Jagiello. We're back to all even here, as all 3 penalties are released. Here's Haddock on the far side. He'll take a run. Trying to find an opening to shoot. Finds one and domes him. Davis takes one off the helmet. Travels to about midfield, but what a shot from Haddock. Shot clock resets to 60. Here's Albrecht, still looking for his first goal of the year. And takes a tumble as that one sails wide. And you'd like to hope an offense doesn't get 4 chances, but it's been that kind of day for Stockton, as that one hits off of Davis, goes out of bounds. It'll be backed up by Stockton. Maybe it didn't hit Davis. I thought it might have. Maybe it hit a defender in front. Albrecht getting hounded by Mata. Mata leads the team with 17 caused turnovers on the season. It's a great number for him, as now Ryan Anderson will go to work at X against the shorty. Finds Poli. Poli's got a shorty. Not ideal for Marymount by any means. Finds a guy hands free. Albrecht just lost the ball as he got jacked up right there. And a late flag's going to fly. Yeah, if I'm a Marymount fan, I don't like that flag at all. While it might have been a flag, that's just way too late. It's going to be Jack Matamore, junior defenseman out of Ashburn, Virginia, who's going to go to the bench. Yeah, that was a tough break if you're a Marymount fan. But yeah, he definitely got Albrecht up and around the head and neck area, which obviously in any sport nowadays they're trying to eliminate those types of hits. But it was also the fact that I would be mad because of how late the flag was thrown. But if you're a referee, maybe you're just trying to see the whole play develop and see what comes of it. So it's going to be a 1-minute penalty. It's going to go against Jack Matamore. And so Stockton's going to go to work, man up once again. And we'll look to see if they can cash in on this opportunity and extend this lead. They've been in control all game. Pass to the backside for Hopkins. Beautiful save on the doorstep for Davis. And a nice ride from Haddock. Found DeBruyne on his back, but nice work by DeBruyne keeping the ball. Now Evan Mata's got to get rid of it and is able to find Williams. So while the Stockton attack is a great riding team, they're able to get beat a little bit by some good stick handling there. Under 4 minutes to go, still 15 seconds on the penalty from Matamore. As you see Marymount just trying to waste away these final 7 seconds. Penalty is released, and with about 3 minutes to go here in the first half, we'll see the Saints offense go to work with just about 25 seconds on that shot clock. Yeah. It's going to be Kai Gu at X inverting his defender, freshman Dan Hyland, for the Ospreys. Gu finds a guy backside, takes a shot, nice save by Bernstein. It was Vanderwater trying to get his second of the game, but Bernstein standing tall. And Haddock now clearing it for the Ospreys. And a timeout's going to be called by Stockton with 68 seconds on their shot clock and 2:27 to go here in the first half as they hold an 11-4 lead at home. We'll be right back. Hello, everyone, and welcome back out of the timeout. Stockton holds an 11-4 lead with 2:27 to go here in the first half. They will have the ball on offense with 68 seconds on their shot clock. Both goalies, Frank, playing well here today. Give us that stat. Goalies are playing well. Defense is getting exploited a little bit. Here's Poli at X, working against Mata. Finds Nome Levy-Smith up top. He got one, takes a shot. That one's low and away. That's a goal for Nome Levy-Smith. The 12th of the day for the Ospreys. And they're up 8 goals now with 2:06 to go in the first half. Real nice job getting in the middle of that defense, sticking that low and away. Davis couldn't get it. Yeah, they've been clicking on all cylinders. 12 first half goals with still 2 minutes to go. Ben Cooper getting his first faceoff win of the day. Checked from behind from Horvath as he left the stick hanging. And now Osprey's trying to go the other way. Still loose. And it was picked up by Taylorson for a second. Now Williams has it as the Marymount fans want a flag. Under 2 minutes to go. Getting down to the clutch moments here in the first half. Yeah, they really wanted the cross-check to the head of Jack Williams on that last ground ball pickup. Noah Hill. He'll bring his guy at X. That's Stephen Woolery, excuse me. Yeah, they had the fast break opportunity, but just couldn't keep possession. And that shot goes wide. It's backed up by Williams. Now he'll go to work against McSorley. About a minute to go now here in the first half. Williams trying to turn the corner. Little lob pass to the backside. It's tipped. Now it's Vey trying to get it. Nice goose back to his own teammate. And now they're moving a little bit. Hill finds Taylorson. Down to Williams. He'll take a shot, and that's a goal. Jack Williams getting on the board with his first goal of the day. The junior attackman out of Ashburn, Virginia, with 43 seconds in this first half. And it was a nice job by Williams as well, dropping his shoulders low so the goalie thought he was going low and then just sticks that right over his shoulder. Another flag coming from Horvath, or excuse me, coming from Marymount. Excuse me, it's actually going to be against Stockton. So those violations have been key for both teams. Stockton going to be down 30 seconds. Only 42 seconds in the first half still remaining. Yeah, they're going to want something here late in the half to build off of. Oh, bad pass. Just got out of the stick completely wrong. You hate to see that happen. Turnover right there as McGuire just, if you've played lacrosse, you know that it just happens. There's not really a rhyme or a reason. Just unfortunate. Stockton's trouble clearing now. Picked up by Vey. 15 on the game clock in the half. Gets it back up to Williams. Now just 10 on the clock. He's got to go quick. Pass in the middle. Knocked down. Second opportunity. And that is where the first half will end here in Galloway, New Jersey on the campus of Stockton University. It's a 12-5 lead for Stockton after a big half from Luke Swedlin with 3 goals and Dante Poli with 3 goals and an assist. It's going to be about a 10-minute intermission, and we'll get right back to the action right after. Please stay with us. We'll be right back.
Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3, testing, testing.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the second half of action between Stockton and Marymount. We saw Stockton get out to a 12-5 lead there in the first half behind 3 goals from Dante Poli and an assist, and 3 goals from Luke Swedlin, 2 attackmen for the Ospreys. And big key, Frank, is the face-offs. And
Yeah.
give us some numbers on that.
Well, Marymount has gone 9 for 14 for the face-offs, and Stockton going 8 for 19. So they have had Stockton on the face-offs here, but a lot of the times in the later face-offs of the game, of the half, were very much contested.
And first one's won by Horvath here to start the second half. Getting some pressure, able to find Haddock in the middle of the field. And we do apologize for the technical difficulties in the first half, as my broadcast partner, Frank D'Antonio, we found out was unable to be heard. Hopefully he's all good now.
Yeah.
Now we see Stockton go to work first here to start the second half. Ryan Anderson down the far side.
Yeah. As the goals have switched once again.
50 seconds on the shot clock. Here's Poli using the pick. Finds hands free. Shot goal. Dante Poli, 4th goal of the day. And Stockton extends the lead early in the second half.
Dante Poli really having a game here today, and also Stockton trying something different. Took a little bit longer than normal on the possession there. We normally see Marymount taking their time there. Stockton really took their time on that one, got a good shot off.
And for those of you that are just joining us, it was the first goal scored by the Ospreys, which tallied Dante Poli's 138th career assist, which passed Rory McPeak for the Stockton all-time assist leader title. We have a new assist leader at Stockton, Dante Poli, so congratulations to him on a great career, and of course one that's not over just yet. Face-offs won by the Ospreys once again.
Yep. Stockton.
Here's Albrecht going to work. As I mentioned, still without a goal this season.
Yep.
Levy Smith from up top. He'll take a shot. Goal! That one right past Davis. 2 quick goals to start the half. Noam Levy-Smith gets on the board for the first of his day, the junior out of Margate, New Jersey.
Yep. Stockton doing a lot of what they did in the first half, really picking apart the Marymount defense and finding the open opportunities.
Excuse me, second goal of the day for Noam Levy-Smith. Once again, it'll be Horvath and Glass to duel it out. Or excuse me, that's Ben Cooper. And he's going to get a hold on Horvath. It's going to go to the Ospreys. Woolery starting with it, the transfer out of Jacksonville, playing D midi for the Ospreys. As we see Stockton makes some substitutions. They got Colin Hopkins out there along with Ethan Faught, the transfer out of York, and Aiden Shanley. Here's Faught on the near side going to work. Trying to get in the middle of the field. Nice redodge by Faught. Shot goal! 3 for 3 for Stockton to open up the second half. And it's getting out of control if it hasn't already. The junior out of Bridgewater, New Jersey, gets his first of the day. And the floodgates are opening here, 15-5. Still over 13 minutes to go. here in this third quarter. It's going to be Horvath to take the draw.
Foul's second goal of the season. Just, again, Marymount leaving the wide spaces open and giving those open shots.
Off the face-off, Ben Cooper throws that one away. Intended for Andrew Gardecki. And it's going back to Stockton, who obviously is really hot to start this half, Frank.
Yeah, yeah.
3 for 3 right now. Haddock take a run at his guy. Gardecki defending. 5-on-5 action right now. Number 5. Haddock, nice turnaround ripper, but Davis coming up with the save.
Yeah. Davis almost lost it there. Was a little gingerly picking it up. The interesting thing about Stockton this half to start it off, even though they are 3 for 3 on the goals, they're running slower than they did in the beginning.
Yeah, they're working more of their offense, not getting as many quick goals as the caused turnovers caused by Poley. Swedlin all alone, and nice save by Davis. They're going to get an interference call against the Ospreys. It's going to stay with the Saints, but beautiful save right there from Matthew Davis.
Davis really getting his reps in. Even though there's 15 points for Stockton, only 5 for Marymount, Davis has been holding his own. It's just Stockton's being able to pick apart his defense, and Davis has to prepare for anything that's coming.
Yeah, and it doesn't help that this clearing squad for Marymount really hasn't gotten the job done. Plethora of turnovers on the clears, as you saw another one just moments ago. Osprey is able to get another successful clear in their favor.
Yeah. The other thing is where they're playing on the field. We've played about 4 minutes now. I think all 4, maybe 3.5 minutes have been on Stockton offense.
Yeah. Marymount still has not possessed the ball here to start the second half, as it was Haddock trying to thread the needle to Poley at the backside, but it's going to be a nice interception there from the goaltender. And now they'll look to clear. Another just bad pass.
Yeah.
Swedlin's going to be in front. No one on him, and that's another one. A little anticlimactic there.
Yeah.
But Swedlin gets his 4th.
That's the thing that Marymount's doing. When they do the long passes, they're not making sure that someone's there and that they can complete the pass. That's why Stockton's been able to get these either fast break points or points where they can just pick apart the defense.
Yeah, the basics are something that are always harped on if you're a coach. And it's going to be a timeout by head coach John Reynolds of Marymount. With 11:22 to go in this third quarter, Stockton started the half only up 7, now up 11. We'll be right back. Welcome back out of the timeout by Marymount. It's going to be Ben Cooper and Tyler Horvath to square off at center X, with Stockton exploding to start this second half.
Yeah.
It's an unanswered few goals right there.
Yeah.
It's going to be a tough challenge for Marymount to get a little momentum on their side, stage a little comeback.
Yeah, they got to stage a little comeback. First, they must possess the ball. They have not possessed the ball the entirety of this about 4.5 minutes we've played in the second half here.
Horvath stays perfect on the half. He wins another one against Cooper. And this might be the time where you start seeing some Stockton substitutes as Scanlon goes low and away past Davis and gets his first of the day. Brendan Scanlon, the senior defender out of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Not his first goal of his career, but first on the season.
Stockton goal, number 0. Brendan Scanlon.
Wonder if
Assist number 1, Tyler Horvath.
Horvath saw that stat where he said at the top and decided to do something about it.
Yeah, he's dominated the faceoff X out of the break. He'll look to stay perfect here. Now there's a little tie-up. It looks like he has control, and now there's going to be a little ground ball. Scanlon in front, but it's won by Gavin Taylorson. Now Marymount will go on the attack.
Yep.
Getting some heavy pressure from Jared Long right away.
We'll get to see what Marymount has drawn up in the half as their first possession of the day.
Taylorson able to find Hill. Now down to Williams, and they'll slow things down with about 60 seconds to work with.
Yep. Seems like they're going with the same game plan that they've been doing the whole game so far, really spreading out the offense.
Here in the second half, down double digits, you might have to start pushing the issue a little bit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We'll see how early they elect to go in a lot of these possessions, but they're down to 44 seconds right now on their shot clock. Noah Hill's taking a run, low pass.
And that's about the time they've been starting to speed up with about 40, 30 seconds left.
Yep. Now here's Vey. He's working against Scanlon, the goal scorer from just moments ago. And if you're seeing this defense from Stockton, they're not letting Marymount get anywhere near their goaltender. Taylorson working against Long again. 15 on the shot clock. Here's Hill. Going to work against Noam Levy-Smith. Hill trying to get inside. Nice work by Noam Levy-Smith. Vey with a low shot. Blocked in front.
That was about the lowest they got this shot clock to go at about 7 seconds before they took that shot.
Yeah, and that all has to do with that defense of Stockton locking down.
That's the other reason they have to reset every time because Stockton's just always there.
Wow, nice work by Jared Long on Gavin Taylorson. D-twigging him there. Bernstein's out of the cage with a beautiful outlet to Jagiello.
Yep.
Freshman David Jagiello with it now. Able to find Capozzoli.
See the power that Stockton's playing with. That hit knocked the stick right out of his hands.
Levy-Smith looking for a hat trick. Ooh, nice save right there by Davis.
Save.
Shot clock will reset to 60. About 9 minutes to go in the third.
Yep. It's a good Marymount defense because that was not a hard shot to get off.
Albrecht, that one goes wide. Backed up by Poley, and he'll go to work against Evan Mata.
Yep.
Or will he?
Seems as though Stockton's starting to slow things down as well.
Levy-Smith will take a run at Hill. Able to find O'Brien with 2 goals. O'Brien gets stripped. Now LaGuardia coming the other way with the ball, getting closed in on by 3 Ospreys. Nice work by Robbie O'Brien with a nice ride there. Jared Long with it now. And the Ospreys will slow it down. LaGuardia going in on a big hit from Capozzoli. That wasn't going to end well.
Yeah. Marymount's starting to play a little more pressure on the defense here.
Yeah, and much like we saw in the game against Widener on Wednesday, a lot of chippiness in the second half.
Yeah.
Might start seeing something like that, so be prepared.
A lot of penalty minutes could be coming.
Albrecht trying to get underneath his defender. Trying to flip it to Poley, but finds Swedlin. Now Levy-Smith will go to work. Trying to get past his guy. Nice spin dodge. Now here's Swedlin. Using his big frame, getting inside, and that one just off the mark.
Yep.
31 on the shot clock.
Well, shot clock the lowest the Ospreys have allowed the shot clock to go. Half of that is because I think they're starting to take their time a little bit more, being up so much, and also because Marymount's starting to play a little more press on the defense.
Yeah, they're working their offense to perfection right now. Swedlin gets lucky number 5. Now 18 to 5 with 7:28 to go here in the third quarter.
Yep. Luke Swedlin also getting his season total up to 32 on the goals. And
yeah, he's in a race right now with a few other D3 players for most career Division III goals.
Yeah.
Between Cross Ferreira being one of them.
Yeah.
Player from Salisbury, just an outstanding career he's had along with Swedlin. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if you're Stockton. How early do you sub out some of these starters?
Yeah.
Because obviously you don't want to risk them getting injured. Jagiello missed the ground ball there, and now it's still loose. And it's picked up by the Saints. Nice work on the ground ball by Jack Matamore.
Yep.
Now Jack Williams will slow it down with the short stick defender on him. Now he'll switch off.
I'm bringing in some new players here, try to get some goal scoring.
Radovic checking back in, along with Kai Gu and Mason Vandewater. Those are the middies right now for the Saints, as freshman Connor Jablonski will work against Gu. Now gets it over. Radovic trying to find a guy inside, finds Connolly, but just couldn't connect with that one. Real nice chance for the Saints.
Yeah.
It's backed up by Williams. Brendan Scanlon will defend him.
Yep.
Trying to feed across crease. It's up in the air.
In the air. A race to get to it.
And Gu was the first one there, but he was checked by Scanlon. It's going to go to the Ospreys. 6:17 to go in this third quarter. It's been all Stockton.
Yeah.
Now here's Connor Jablonski.
Something else both teams are going to have to deal with now. The rain has come back, started to pick up a little bit.
Capozzoli at X. Gets the ball stripped from him. And nice ground ball right there from Matamore. Draws a flag. Few players hit the ground. And it's Radovic coming away with it.
Yeah.
As the rain's starting to fall a little heavier than it was in the first half.
Yep. Visibility and traction are going to be something that the players are going to have to look out for.
Yeah, and the ball handling as well.
Yeah.
Regan Capozzoli is going to sit. It's going to be a 1-minute penalty. I believe it'll be a slash. So Capozzoli will sit, and once again we'll see the Saints go to work offensively, man up.
Looking to come away with something on these power play possessions.
Yeah, they're going to need a big lift here.
Yep. Third chance at it. 0-2 for possession so far. As the rain.
So they got Williams, Connolly, and Taylorson out there, along with Bocillo, Vey, and McGuire. That's the man-up unit for the Saints. They still got 45 seconds to work with. Taylorson down to McGuire, back up to Taylorson. Cross crease feed, just goes through everybody, and it's going to be a turnover for the Saints.
And
now the rain's really coming down.
Really coming down. It's also not coming down straight down. It's going towards the Marymount side of the field, so going to have to deal with the wind as well.
Yeah, a little wind resistance. We'll see how that plays into it. Here's McSorley with it. Trying to evade the pressure and is able to find Ethan Faught, number 15.
Yep.
Faught's got a goal already today. He finds Poley.
Rain doesn't really seem to be slowing down the Osprey. It's just trying to slow it down just to get a good possession, but
5 seconds on that penalty from Capozzoli. It's definitely, they're just trying to run that clock out so they get even.
yeah.
Penalty is released, so we're all even here. Ethan fought with it on the near side. Finds Shanley up top, who had a trouble handling it, and that's something we might see with this rain.
Yeah. Third power play opportunity for Marymount.
Shanley's got it. Few spin moves, shot, goal! Aiden Shanley tallying his first goal of the day. And the lead stretched now to 19-5. As people are starting to filter out of here rather quickly with this rain coming in.
Shanley, first goal of the season. Maybe the rain is a good thing.
Yeah, he had a few goals last season. Gets his first one there. Horvath still out there at center X with 4:25 to go in the third.
Yep.
Not sure who he's working against. It's going to be Cameron Glass on the opposing side as Horvath wins it and keeps his dominant streak in the second half going. Number 21 coming out now, freshman Tommy Vandergrift, freshman out of Abington, Pennsylvania, along with Evan Deans now, number 44, sophomore midi out of Olney, Maryland. And rounding out the midfield line is number 3, Nick Grande, the sophomore out of Hunterdon, New Jersey. Vandergrift finds Grande. Grande threads the needle to Swedlin, but that one over the goal.
Yep. Trying.
45 on the shot clock. 19-5. Under 4 minutes to go here in the third. Poli just lost the ball. Now it's a scrap for the ground ball. And it's won by the Ospreys. It looked like Grande had it, but I guess they're going to say he was out of bounds. Nice attempt there from the young Nick Grande.
Yep. As this rain really picking up, trying to gain that ball, really difficult to maneuver and handle.
Yeah, and once again, you saw it right there with Poli. Just kind of dropped it.
Yeah.
Curious if without the rain that would have happened.
Yeah.
So,
sure,
either way, the same. What's up?
Sure, the rain didn't help.
Yeah. Definitely did not do him any favors. Under 60 to go on the shot clock. Dean's defending. There's Bocillo with a bad pass. Once again, we're going to see these turnovers pile up.
Yeah.
It's going to be Tommy Vandergrift to start with it for Stockton. 2 Saints players in front of him, riding hard.
Looked like he lost the stick there.
Yeah, I think that might have been an attempt to keep the ball in play, but either way, yeah, did lose it. Now Grande down the far side. Cutting around the goal, inside move, shot goal! Nick Grande with his first of the season. Coming off the bench here in the third, and tallying Stockton's 20th goal. Nick Grande with some tough, nitty-gritty work.
Yeah.
Right by that goal crease.
Once again, Stockton just picking apart the Marymount offense. They're trying. Marymount is playing more physical than they have, but Stockton's still able to find the open spots and getting through and getting goals.
And now on the wing for the first time here today is going to be Quinn Mennett, freshman defender out of Egg Harbor Township, right here on the near side. Horvath still at center X. Wins it again. Now he's looking for an open Osprey player. He finds one at midfield.
Yep. Horvath really must have
Now
saw that stat.
What's that?
Horvath really must have saw that stat.
Yeah. He's been unstoppable, completely locked down in this second half. Here's Jake Waltz now checking into the game at midfield. He had a goal on Wednesday as he lost the stick there. Definitely some slippery conditions helping that out.
Yeah, the problem with the weather right now is that it's not a constant rain. It comes down pretty good for a couple minutes and then kind of goes to a mist and then to back and forth, so players got to deal with that.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely a change of conditions since the first half as we're under 2 minutes to go here in the third. Stockton up 15. Jack Williams with it. And Manibo now into the game. As a long shot comes from Will Strasburg.
Yep. Yeah.
So now we start seeing a few substitutions for Stockton as senior goaltender Eric Lindskog checks into the game. Here's Williams coming around X, takes a shot. That one goes wide. Backed up by Marymount. 35 on the shot clock, 1:21 to go in the quarter.
Yep. Lindskog looking to add on to those 18 saves he has this season with a .316 average.
Yep.
Percentage, excuse me.
Radovic down the near side, takes a shot. Nice save by Lindskog. Tallies his 19th of the season. Ball still loose. It's going to stay with the Saints. Mason Vandewater fell to the ground. Dan Highland coming up with it. Freshman for Stockton. Now Highland. He's got some wheels. Got a lane. Shot. Nice save by Davis. 50 seconds in the quarter. Long outlet pass. Can't connect. Now Williams with it. A 2-on-1. Oh, and just couldn't connect with Brian McGuire on the backside. That was a perfect opportunity to tally their 6th goal.
You can start to see the players starting to slip and slide a little bit.
Slip, slide. You see the ball kind of errant in a lot of these situations. So Stockton with 30 seconds left in the quarter will bring it up with Liam Wharton. He's able to just field off his defender there. And Wharton will slow things down. So now Nate Sears has checked into the game for Stockton, along with Shane Colhay, excuse me. A lot of young players here for Stockton getting in this third quarter. Final seconds, long shot, doesn't go. That was 28. Hunter Van Zant, the freshman out of Lincoln Park, New Jersey, as the quarter expires. And Stockton sees themselves up 15 goals going into the fourth. So we'll be back to start the fourth quarter. Please stay with us. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the fourth quarter of action here in Galloway, New Jersey. Stockton holding a 20-5 lead after a third quarter shutout. And we see a few guys mixed in now for the Ospreys, a few younger guys along with a goalie change for both sides, as Eric Linskog checked in late in the third quarter for Colin Bernstein. And I believe there's another goalie change now for Marymount.
Yep, number 30, Jacob Brooks, coming in 46 minutes, saved 4 goals. Coming in here to try to limit the damage, as we saw at the beginning. Smith was very good on the faceoffs, was 8 of 19 in the first half. In that quarter, has improved to 14 of 28.
Yeah, he's been really good. We mentioned him a lot in that third quarter, rightfully so. I believe that Sears took the shot, it is, and it's going to be a nice save there. Jacob Brooks coming up with his first save of the day.
Yep. Bringing that save number to 5 on the season now.
He checked in their game against Juniata on Tuesday. Tallied a save. All right, here's Williams. Christian Manibo checked in the late third quarter stages, the sophomore out of Chalfont, Pennsylvania. And they also have Brendan Wallers down there at defense, along with Quinn Mennett, who is the freshman for the Ospreys that we mentioned in the third quarter. So a few new faces for Stockton. It's going to be Paul Vey taking a run at Van Zant. Van Zant sending him down the alley. Nice job by him. And Vey will look to redodge.
Yep. Marymount once again, like they've done all game.
Nice pass inside to Conley, and Conley finishes that one over Linskog, and is now 20-6. Paul Vey getting the assist there.
Tallying 15 on the season.
Yeah, and honestly, if Stockton's going to go with the younger group and the substitutes, you're going to see a little miscommunication, just being that they haven't been playing with each other as long, and that's obviously very understandable.
Yeah, and like we said, Marymount's been really spreading out the shots, and the starters were able to figure that out. But now, as the subs are coming in and stuff, they got to relearn how they're running the offense.
Exactly. It's going to be a violation on Ben Cooper right there. Had the ball in the back of his cross, and a flag will fly. So it'll be a 30-second penalty on Cooper. With 13:22 to go, still in the fourth, and Stockton up 14. One thing to note, while Stockton has changed their goalies, their defenders, they still have the starting attackman out there. We saw late in the game against Widener, Dante Poli took a cheap shot to the back. Definitely don't want anything of that sort to be able to go on in these games that are somewhat out of hand. Pass inside to Swedlin. He'll turn. Find Poli. Ooh, he hit the post. Race to the end line is won by Capozzoli. 60 seconds on the shot clock, only 8 seconds on the penalty.
Stockton starting to not run as fast now.
Haddock, hands-free shot. That one wide as well, backed up by Swedlin. And 1 second on the penalty. They're about to be released. Going to be all even. Here's Swedlin, backing his man down. Finds Capozzoli. Capozzoli trying to get in the middle of the field. It was a wide shot, backed up by Dante Poli. 40 seconds on the shot clock. Poli will go to work. Takes the shot. I believe that might have hit the post as well.
Yeah.
Maybe it was just wide. So they're going to say it was just wide with 30 seconds still on the shot clock.
Yep.
Here's Swedlin. Going to go to work against a short stick defender. Gardecki with him. Step for step with Swedlin. Now he draws two. LaGuardia, nice coma slide.
Yep.
And it's Brooks coming up with it.
Marymount starting to play very heavy defense now, trying to limit the damage. And Stockton, as you can see, the very wet conditions starting to get to these players.
Yeah, wet conditions, definitely a factor. Sloppiness of play, obviously, since the rain has come down for both sides, really.
Yeah. Stockton, like I said.
Wow. Wow. Dante Poli behind the back feed to Sean Haddock up top. Little step down ripper from Haddock as he tallies his first goal. Senior out of East Windsor, New Jersey.
Assist number 7, Dante Poli.
What a beautiful play right there. And now we'll get some substitutes on the attack line. So we'll see Colin Hopkins along with Jake Waltz. And I believe that's Nate Sears on the far side for Stockton. And now we get a little ray of sunshine as rain keeps falling down here. Score 21-6 with a little under 12 minutes to go. We see Ben Cooper out there along with Tyler Horvath. Horvath wins it cleanly. Trying to find his wing player, George White, with the long pole. Unable to. White, the junior defender out of Hereford, Maryland. Played midfield last year until transitioning to long pole this year.
Yeah. You can see on that last possession that Stockton can either be able to drag out the clock or go right for the goal.
Here's Radovic getting inside. Shot goes wide. It's backed up by the Saints. Yep. So they're getting their chances.
They're getting their chances and shooting very much earlier than they have been all game.
Yeah, they're definitely, obviously, gonna have to go quick to the goal every possession.
Yeah.
Shot by Williams. That one's wide. 40 seconds on the shot clock. Kieran Connolly will pick it up. Good to see a lot of the Stockton fans still here, even with the weather we've seen.
Yeah.
Now here's Taylorson trying to muscle his way inside. Ball's loose. Picked up. Radovic had thought about the long shot, but elects to give it up.
That's one thing the players have to navigate, like you're saying, the weather. It was
Radovic, nice bounce, high bouncer, I should say. Just doesn't hit the cage or the goalie, so the shot clock's going to stay where it's at 5. Quick offense, and it's a bad pass. It's either going to be a shot clock violation, and it will be. I'm going to say it's going to be a shot clock violation, or the Ospreys are going to get it. Either way. Colin Hopkins starting with it. He saw some action earlier in the game, got a shot off, but now playing the crease attack spot. Nate Sears on the far side. Gets it up top to Grande. Grande will look to go to work against the long pole. Maybe not. Vandergrift on the far side. Nice step upfield, but nice slide as well coming from Evan Mata.
Stockton, like we've been saying, has started to slow things down now with just under 10 minutes to play and up by about 15.
35 on the shot clock. Hopkins now finds Evan Deans. Deans will go to work. Nice pass in front to Grande, but couldn't be handled. So now they're going to look to clear it. Here's Rosler. Now it'll be Jacob Brooks. Nice outlet pass to find Patrick Miller. And now Taylorson with it. Guarded by Mennett for the Ospreys. Quinn Mennett, the freshman, but he stands at 6'5". Stockton got a few big boys on their squad.
Yeah. That does kind of create a mismatch as we see Marymount with kind of shorter players going up against the taller players.
Yeah, now we got two shorts right here, Grande and Bocillo. Bocillo finds a step and gets the high bouncer to get past Linskog as they now score their 7th goal of the day. With 8:41 to go here in the 4th, it's 21-7. And we got Hunter Van Zant, who's going to take the face-off for Stockton, along with Cameron Glass.
Chris Pacillo breaks into the double digits of goals scored on the season today. It's 10th with about 8 minutes left in the 4th quarter.
Junior attackman at Rockville Center, New York, getting on the board for the first time here in the 4th. Nice face-off won by Glass. Thought Marymount might try to take advantage of that fast break opportunity, but nice work defensively. Here's Williams with it. Not in any sort of rush whatsoever. Now he finds Vandewater, who had 3 goals and an assist in their game on Tuesday, as he's defended by number 30, Anthony Ferrero, the sophomore out of Clark, New Jersey. Ferrero seen his first action this season, and a long shot from Vandewater, easily saved by the senior goaltender. Outlet pass could not be handled by White. And another nice check here from the Stockton defense. Ball still loose. Picked up by the Saints. Now here's Radovic. Finds Williams, hands-free step down, and that one just wide. I'm sure he's going to want that one back. A prime opportunity to get another goal for Jack Williams. 61 seconds on the shot clock.
Marymount is starting to control the possessions now as we get into the later stages of the game here.
Trying to find Connolly backside, couldn't connect. Williams trying to chase it down, but it goes out of bounds. 7.5 on the game clock in the quarter. In the game, I should say. As David Jagiello
very close
easily evades the attack of the Marymount Saints. Now he might look to find an assist. Here's Waltz, hands free. Ooh, trying to get a low riser on Brooks there, but it was saved. Nice work by Jacob Brooks staying down on the ball. So now Marymount back in their offensive set with 65 seconds to work with on the shot clock.
Looking to come away now. At this point in the game, every possession got to have a point.
You got to think, yeah. Under 7 minutes to go. Nice backdoor from Vandewater, but couldn't connect. Bocello was right there. He's defended by Highland. Bocello gets set to redodge with 33 on the shot clock. Trying to get underneath Highland. Now turns back, pass up top. Taylorson stings top corner. And maybe if there was another quarter left in this one, Marymount staging a comeback, but Taylorson gets one there.
Gets one there.
And I think we're going to see Van Zant along with Glass again on the faceoff. A nice work by Taylorson. A little far out shot there, but able to get it to go. Gets his first goal of the day, the sophomore out of Dundalk, Maryland. Van Zant wins the faceoff. Finds Waltz. Trying to shoot around his defender, but a little off the mark. Hopkins trying to find Waltz again, open on the wing, but it's over his head. Real nice work by Jack Williams lifting the stick of Christian Manibo. And that's what triggered the over and back call.
Stockton tried to answer with a very quick rallying point there, but kind of got a little messed up on the communication there.
Yeah, on Wednesday, you saw Jake Waltz score his goal there by shooting around his defender, which he tried to do there. But it was a nice save there by Brooks. Here's Williams going to work against Manibo. Gets underneath, shot and goal. Jack Williams now with his second goal. And it was Manibo who got beat there on the alley dodge. Williams able to get back upfield and score that one. It's just tough break if you're Eric Lindskog in goal there.
Marymount starting to figure out Stockton's defensive plans here, starting to pick it apart as Stockton has done to them this game.
And now 9 goals scored by Marymount, 21 by the Ospreys. As Horvath back on the field and easily wins that faceoff. He's going down the alley now. Shot! Ooh! Just wide. Wants his third of his season. Couldn't get it to go.
That's one thing Stockton's been trying to do on these possessions, answer back very fast.
And you saw Colin Hopkins with a quick answer right there, but it's stuffed by Brooks. Now coming back the other way are the Saints. Full head of steam and a big collision. Nick Grande and Jake Schwartzman, as Schwartzman's still down, but what a collision. The 6-foot Schwartzman compared to the 5'3" Grande.
Yeah.
And Schwartzman's still down. That was a heavy impacted hit.
Yeah.
And now the Marymount fans voicing their displeasures with the referees here.
Yep. Apologize for any foul language you hear.
And players still down on the ground, so we'll take a quick break. We'll be right back after the injury timeout. Hello, everyone, and welcome back out of the injury timeout to Jake Schwartzman, senior LSM out of Pasadena, Maryland. Obviously, always hope the player's okay.
Yeah.
A real high impact collision right there from Nick Grande and Jake Schwartzman right there, huh, Frank?
Yeah, those are the scary ones. Helmet to helmet. Player doesn't get up. You just hope he's okay. Hope the medical staff can tend to him. But, yeah, it's hard for the players to get back out there after seeing that.
Yeah. I mean, I mentioned it before the break, but a 6-foot Schwartzman against a 5'3" Grande, he must have thought he was just going to run right over him.
Yeah.
And obviously Grande had other thoughts about that.
Yeah.
Back to the action here. Under 5 minutes to go. It's Tommy Vandergrift for the Ospreys. Loses the ball. Nice work defensively by Patrick Miller. He's on the move now.
Yep. It's not raining anymore, but the turf is wet.
Definitely wet, yeah, but the precipitation has stopped. Miller still trying to find an open Saint. And it was Williams who was just out of bounds, kind of just didn't know where that out of bounds line was. Unfortunate mistake, as George White will pick it up for the Ospreys.
Yep. Like we said, the rain has stopped. It's still overcast, cloudy, but turf doesn't just dry if it stops raining. So.
Yeah, that's what we saw Tommy Vandergrift deal with on that last Stockton possession. Just kind of fell, it looked like. Now here's Evan Deans. Take a run at Rossler. Down the near side alley. Maybe a little dummy dodge. With about a minute still on the shot clock. You got to think Stockton's just going to bleed out that clock every possession that they have at this point.
Yeah. Kind of in
Grande with an ill-advised shot.
Yeah. Kind of a
saved easily by Brooks. Didn't really have a whole lot on that. He was in the midair.
Yeah. Stockton going to be on extreme defensive now.
Yeah.
Really milking every shot clock they get. Yeah,
and again, that was a shot with about 40 seconds on the shot clock. Just something you don't need. It's too far out. Not a great shot as Manibo comes up with the steal. Quick offense from the Ospreys. Hopkins. Oh, just missed the open. Nate Sears checking in from the box.
Yeah, and like you said, there was 40 seconds left, and they didn't come away with anything. It's one thing if you come away with another goal, but it came away empty.
And the opportunity that they saw themselves with right there, that might have just been a little too good to try to pass up and waste time on.
Yeah.
Just what you saw there, but Saints trying to move up the field, and it's a trip by, not sure who tripped him, but Ian Fructuoso getting absolutely beaten down as finally a flag comes.
Yeah.
Real nice work offensively and individual effort there.
Yeah. It's been a very physical about 2.5 minutes as we have about 2.5 minutes left in the game.
Yep. Jack Williams with it. Guarded by Christian Manibo, who had the fancy interception right there on that last Saints possession. Williams finds Connolly, and nice save by Lindskog as he went down on the turf to get that one. It's picked up by the Saints momentarily, but it's going to be a whistle blown. And now the flag will come into play as Stockton makes a wholesale change on defense before this man-up opportunity for the Saints.
Yep. Marymount looking to get about 1 point off of these power play opportunities they've had. Their 4th of the game.
Yeah, now almost every single one of those Stockton defenders, actually every single one of those Stockton defenders has been on the bench. We'll see if that plays into it at all. Maybe Marymount sneaks a goal in here.
Yeah.
Here's Vey. 20 seconds on the on the penalty. Taylorson gets it down to Williams at X. Turning the corner, shot, and nice save by Lindskog. We're under 2 minutes to go now. Penalty just about released.
Yeah. Very close to the crease there. Had to really watch his footing.
And now Stockton has to clear. Finds a guy coming out of the box. And another successful clear for Stockton. On the run, takes a shot. That one goes wide.
Yeah.
Pass in front. Hopkins trying to go BTB. Doesn't go. And couldn't be handled at X by the Saints. It's going to stay with the Ospreys.
Yep, Stockton very much seeing these golden opportunities because normally they would just run the clock out. But
yeah,
if the opportunity is there, why not go for another goal?
You got Van Zant, Daniel Morez, and Patrick Martin out there as midfielders for the Ospreys on this possession. Second time we've seen Amores here today. He stumbles, draws three, nice spin move, shot, goal, Danny Amores. First goal of the season for him, coming with 1:05 left in regulation. Stockton extends the lead, 22-9. So Amores tallies one there after a great individual effort, spinning away from 3 defenders. Horvath and Glass will get set again at center X. This could be possibly the last face-off of the game.
Yep, Stockton up by.
And you got to think if Stockton gets it, no reason for them to go to goal.
No reason to go to goal. No reason to really even move that much. As they're up by 13, minute left.
John Saloom on the wing now for the Ospreys as Horvath wins that one and Evan Deedens comes down with it. And yeah, if I'm Stockton right now, I'm not even attempting to go to the goal.
Yeah. And the only reason I'm passing is to get away from a defender, really.
Yeah, I mean, obviously sportsmanship comes into play.
Yeah.
See how these young guys view sportsmanship for the Ospreys.
Yep.
Shane Colhay in the game. Pass in the crease. Hopkins trying to get one off, so there's your answer right there. Stockton's still going to the cage.
Stockton's still going for it.
30 seconds left in this one. Jacob Brooks.
Got to see what Marymount's going to do here, if they want to try to get into double digits in the goals or just try to run the clock out.
Kevin Gorham. He's got a lane. And a timeout is called by Marymount. 14 seconds. And it was basically Gorham's goal to miss right there. He had an open lane, but a timeout will be called by Marymount. Down 22-9 with 14 seconds left. Going to be interesting to see what they draw up. We'll be right back. Yeah. Welcome back out of the Marymount timeout with 14.1 seconds. Stockton up 22-9. They've seen a fair share of goal scorers today, Frank. 12 different players for Stockton tallying a goal here today.
Yeah, and that's just showing that high-powered offense Stockton has. The home field advantage definitely helped. And maybe a little bit of the weather, because a few possessions could have gone the other way if there was no rain and was a bit more traction.
Final seconds tick off as Williams throws a kind of just behind the back shot. And that is the end of it. Stockton wins 22-9 with 12 players scoring in this one. Stockton improves to 5-1 on the season, and they'll be traveling to Swarthmore, Pennsylvania for their game on Wednesday at 7 o'clock. We'll be back here next Saturday for their game against Oswego State. As for Marymount, they fall to 3-3 on the season, and their next game will be in Winchester, Virginia on Wednesday to take on the 1-4 Shenandoah Hornets at 7. My name is Eric Bretz alongside Frank D'Antonio. Hope you guys all have a great rest of your Saturday, and go Ospreys.